Now I am back for another session. I'm just trying to get sessions in as much as possible before the coming week, as I'll be busy from Monday to Friday. So yeah, trying to stream more today. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day as well. Might not be able to stream at all tomorrow, so likely the next time you'll see me is next week. I might be able to get another session in tomorrow, maybe at the night time, but we'll see. Currently where I am, it's 2:15 in the morning, so not the most normal time to be streaming, but of course the GG Poker streets are very ripe at this timing. A lot of recreationals, a lot of value to be got, so gotta be here for the session. Gotta be in here trying to win some money. Anyway, recap on the bankroll. If you haven't caught the previous session, we booked a win. I wouldn't say it's very significant, but it's definitely nice to have. Won about 6 buy-ins at 2 cent 5 cent. So now we are back in the 5NL streets after having a couple losing sessions at 10NL. The bankroll is currently at $153.36. So we are down $46 total. And previous session we won $32.77 after about 2.5 hours of playing. Same thing for this session. I think what I'll try to do is keep it short, so maybe play for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours before taking a break, and then coming back for another short session before I end the day. And hopefully after this session we'll be able to go back to the 10NL streets. So the aim for the previous session, the aim was to reach $150, which we did. So new aim for this session is to win $50, 10 buy-ins at the 5NL streets, to try and put ourselves back in a position where we can play the 10NL stakes. So I did say that once we are within the range of $150 to $200 in the bankroll, we would go back up to 10NL, but I think at $153 it's way too close to the limit. So we're going to be playing 5NL for a couple more sessions, at least until we get closer or above the $200 mark. Alright, with that being said, I'm gonna hop into the 5NL streets on GG Poker. I'm gonna bring up this prop bet so you guys can track. And the thing about the prop bet is I started it when I was at $240 in the bankroll, which means even though it says down 90, you can take about $40 off, so that's more accurate. If this is down 50, it kind of reflects more into where our bankroll is at actually now, which is $150. Alright, enough talking. Gonna be hopping back into the rush and cash streets. I don't think I'll be attempting any tournament shots yet. I do like playing tournaments, but I don't think it's as prudent for now at our current bankroll. I mean, grinding out $1, $2 tournaments on GG is not the most worth it for the amount of time that it takes to complete it. Because a lot of people play the micros here that, yeah, tournaments just take too long to complete for too little money. So we'll see. And spin and goes are also not on the agenda because I can't seem to win spin and goes, and I feel like on GG Poker the spin and goes are so short. that and so fast paced that it's a lot of luck involved. Kind of seems rigged as well. The other day I played a spin and go session where I played about maybe 20 to 30 consecutive spin and goes and just couldn't seem to win. Like whenever I get it in with the best hand, kind of either gets overturned or sucked out on. So of course not too salty because I know poker is like that, but when it happens so many times in a row, kind of makes me question whether spin and goes will be profitable for me. Maybe I'm just a fish. But yeah, so hopping into the Rush and Cash streets, wish us luck. Anyone that's tuning in, feel free to type in the chat if you find anything wrong with the stream. If the quality is bad, you can't hear my voice, music's too loud, or if you have any comments on my plays, anything you want to say, feel free to just type it in the chat and I'll try my best to respond. Alright, 2 cent, 5 cent. Same thing, gonna be playing 4 tables. Alright. Whew. Alright, the only reason I called is because he's short and people like him would tend to... Oh my god, what a suck out. Definitely didn't expect to suck out there. I pretty much gave up on the hand. I guess just talking about how you get it in, how I used to always get it in with the worst hand on the spin angles and get sucked out on. I guess now they are repaying the favor to me. Alright, totally didn't deserve that, but nice to have, I guess. The only reason I called there is because sometimes when people are short, they tend to play a little bit more crazy. They tend to jam 2 overs when they feel like the board doesn't interact well with your range and stuff like that, you know? Alright, can't get too happy after we just lost a pretty sizable one against Ace King. Gonna go for a small step here, a bit under half pot. Trying to get him to fold off some ace highs and some over cuts over the board. gonna be 3-betting 8-7 suited here. Yeah, I think we can go for another raise just to try and take it down here, because he raises a lot of one pair, some straight draw type hands. And when the river breaks, I think we can go for a pretty sizable bet here on the river. I don't think he'll be calling too much unless he has a flush. Pretty safe board for 10s. We are gonna be c-betting not too big. And on a king here is way better for our range. He can still float a lot of ace kings, some ace queens, and smaller pocket pairs. Gonna keep up the aggression. Alright, we pick up a straight on the turn, as well as having front door flush. We go for a small bet, just targeting hands like 10 of diamonds, king of diamonds type hands. You. You can go for a small bet and still get paid by a lot of pocket pairs. Some 6x's, 7x's. Ew! 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 Alright. I think for this size we are gonna bump it up. Damn it. Hold on here. I don't think you guys can actually hear the sounds coming out of my computer. Let me fix that. One moment. Is anyone watching? You can let me know if you can hear the sounds coming out of my computer. It doesn't look like it's capturing. Alright. Alright, I think that should be better. So sorry about that. If anyone's watching, do let me know if the audio wasn't capturing just now and if it's capturing now. If you can hear the music as well as the effects coming out of the tables. pretty interesting river set. Most probably we are good, so we're gonna just go for a small bet. I don't think we need to bluff here. I think ace high is good a significant portion of time, and he calls off his value, including that hand. Alright, we 3-bet king queen under the gun +1, and we flop a king on king 7 deuce. Gonna be c-betting. Not much else to do, I think. We can still be up against ace king and a whole bunch of misses from hand like ace queen, some queens and jacks. When he raises here, pretty much saying that he has ace king. Gonna call once. On that turn it's gonna be pretty hard for us to get away, even up against ace king. When he checks, there's pretty much only ace king and aces. Alright, now more unlikely that he has a hand like ace king or aces. So he could still have king jack and also king queen. Don't want to give king queen an easy chance to chop. Gonna go for half pot, a size that maybe a hand like king jack, king 10 suited can still call. You're gonna go for a more aggressive raise on out of the small blind, almost 4x. Gonna go for a bet on the turn to set up for a river bluff. So we're gonna go for about half on the turn and then a bomb on the river. On this river a little bit harder because the hero calls a lot more of his ace queen with a spade that floated. I think we go for an overbet here. Let's try and get him to fold off one pair hands. Maybe even a jack, although unlikely. Nice to get it through. Just gonna call here. Wang Wang. He has over 1,000 big blinds in his stack. Looks like he's going for a more aggressive route. I don't think I want to raise here and scare away a hand like Queen Jack. And want to leave him room to bluff. If a diamond rolls off, we can reevaluate again then. Queen Jack is now there. He's probably going to continue all of his bluffs as well, even if he doesn't have Queen Jack. When he overbets here, he's trying to say that he has Queen Jack, which is the only hand that we lose to. So many combos of Queen Jacks, and I think he has all of them. Some Ace Kings, some Ace Queens, Ace Jacks. I don't think he turns Ace 10 into a bluff. He has some Queens and Jacks as well. He could still have aces. I think we call, as he can still have flush draw misses as well, or just king 10. Almost got me to fold there. Alright, on an 8, I think it's pretty safe. We can have the best hand a lot. He can 3-bet hands like Ace King, C-bet, and then now no idea what the fuck he has. Fuck me. He can have Ace Queen, some overpairs. It's his second hand. I don't think it's time to turn 7s into a bluff, though we block the nuts. The thing is, he doesn't need 10-7 or Jack-10 to go for value here. We can still have all the queens. Okay. Alright, pick up an open ender. Most likely we still have the best hand. Gonna go for a little bit of a bigger sizing after we see bet small on the flop. And gonna check back this river. Alright. Just gonna check once more. We block Jack 10. You can still have some better aces and some 2 pairs. What are we gonna check here? Giving him a chance to value bet worse aces. Or he just has 2 pair, I guess. Can still have a lot of bluffs here that would barrel the river, and when he gives up here, no point for us to continue betting, I think. Yep. Looks like it's a good spot for us to set mind.
Let's go.
I think we can go for a bluff here, holding more offsuit combos than Shahan on the button. He has a lot of ace-10 suited. He flat called pre with queens. Interesting. Alright, pick up a flush draw to go with our open ender. That's a huge 3-bet. I'm gonna peel here, and I think with so much equity we just call and we break completely. Here multi-way, don't think gonna go for a raise just yet. Definitely gonna be taking a free cut on this one. I think at this SPR it's a little hard for him to fold if he has an ace. But I'm gonna go for it because he has a lot of draws that missed as well. Hence like 9-7 that we could be pipped by some pocket pairs. Alright. Nice one to get through. Kind of makes up for our previous punt when we missed and couldn't get anything done. Alright, holding the king of spades here is better for us to continue. You can still have aces with the ace of spades, ace king with the ace of spades, some ace queen with the ace of spades. On this river, he probably doesn't bet anymore unless he holds the ace of spades. He could still have some two pairs and sets. But for that price, we're gonna pay. Looks like we were free rolling him there. Three betting, getting a cold call out the small blind, flop in, top pair with the nut flush draw. Don't need to continue too big, I don't think. He still has a lot of better aces. Oh wow, what a dream spot. Small blind, cold Bankroll 4-bet jams out of the 50 big blind stack on his first hand. He calls. I think nothing else but to jam as well. No 6, no 10. Come on, dealer. Please let the best hand win, and we'll be on our merry way. No 10, no 6, no jack, no 5. So many outs to fade. Can we do it? Nice one! Let's fucking go! So good at sets. What a beautiful spot. What a beautiful spot. And we flop the nuts here. So we flop top set here. We just won a massive pot with aces, and now we flop the nuts after calling a 3-bet under the gun versus under the gun +1. Here he has a lot of hands like 9 8s, some 2 pairs, 7 6s. And continue for a little bit of a bigger sizing. If he had 8 6, he probably would have let me know already. They're just gonna go small, no point in going too big. Yeah. Yeah. When he raises here, could be 7 6, 9 6, some 8 6s, worse sets, and some 2 pairs. It's gonna just call, no point in raising, I don't think. And 10 is pretty much a break. 8 6 is still lose to 8 6. Don't think he has jack 8. Oh, jack 8 is a double gutter. I think we just call, right? He has too many value hands that we beat apart from 8 6. Could have pocket 6s, some pocket 8s. Yeah, I don't think I can get away from top set, guys. Yeah, pretty unfortunate there. Nothing much else to do. Would you fold top set there? I don't know, when he only let us know on the turn. Pretty well played from him, I guess. It'd be easier for us to get away if he raised the flop, for sure, but sometimes they do like to trap. He has a lot of ace-x of clubs that I'm trying to get other ace highs off a chop, so we're just gonna call and check. Hopefully goes check check. Nice pickup here. Flop in another flush after and getting donk led into. Could have some 10 of hearts, king of hearts type hand like ace king, king queen with the king of clubs. Not gonna be folding, I don't think. That'd be too needy, right? Now I think we try to go for a value bet, try and get paid with hands that block clubs like ace king, king queen with a club, jack 10, queen 10, and some 2 pairs. Maybe go a little bit smaller. Exactly that. Exactly that. Come on, that dong was way too obvious, right? So good at boats. Not good at getting value with my boats. Now King of Spades on the turn is a very good card for us to barrel. Picking up the nut flush draw as well as the amount of kings we have in our range. I'm gonna go for a step here. I think possible that someone has a queen out of 5 players, but I think still worth a step for sure. And now we just give up. Yeah, definitely not worth a step on that on that spot with 4 behind. Nice to take one down with 7 high. After it goes check, check, check. Wait, what? We hit a jackpot? What jackpot did we hit? Did you guys see any jackpot? Did we have a bad beat jackpot or something like that? We received $21 from a jackpot out of nowhere. Yeah, I didn't even get a notification for the jackpot, right? Maybe we can watch back the footage and see what jackpot was that. Damn it. Bad beat jackpot! On which hand? On which hand? Anyone watching, you can tell me how I can verify what jackpot I won. I have no idea how to... How do you see what jackpot you won and why you won it? Am I blind? Oh, I think it might be the jackpot payout on a hand that I didn't even play. So I think what happened was, on a hand that I folded, there was a bad beat jackpot payout, and we probably received the side payments. So I think bad beat jackpot, it pays the most for the one that got bad beat. Then a second prize for the one that gave the bad beat, and then everyone else at the table receives like a few big blinds. So 20 big blinds is about $20 is about 40 big blinds. That's not a bad payout. I want to see what was the bad beat though. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the one where I folded ace 9 quads over quads. What an insane bad beat. It's the one where I stabbed. It's the one that I stabbed. Holy fuck. It's the hand that I decided to take a step into 5 players, and what happened was pocket 4s called, pocket 6s called. On the turn I checked. The dealer, the button, I think he raised 6s. I don't know, let's see. Yep, I took a step on the flop. Button calls, small blind calls. On the turn, I gave up. The button bet, small blind just calls and hits a 6 on the river. Small blind donk leads, button jams. He jams and voila, bad beat jackpot. Holy fuck. Imagine playing the 5 NL streets and you get a bad beat jackpot of $260. 5,000 big blinds. Holy fuck. Not bad. We did absolutely nothing but build the pot on the flop, and we received 400 big blinds. Not too bad. That definitely helps us in our Bankroll challenge, which means we are very, very close to going back to 10 NL. Kudos to those two for providing the bad beat jackpot. I think it wouldn't even happen if I didn't stab the flop, right? Because I stabbed the flop. It allowed pocket 6s to call. If I checked, oh, it might go check around as well, I don't know. But wow, what an insane hand that was. Quads over quads for the bad beat jackpot. Alright, back to the poker. Maybe now we can hit a bad beat jackpot ourselves. Don't want to be the one. Actually, if you were to hit a bad beat jackpot, you would want to be the one that got bad beat, right? Because you get a bigger payout. Wow, that was insane. Alright, let's get some bad beats. But of course, we only want to get bad beat with aces full of 10s or better. If not, no bad beat jackpot. So gotta correct myself, be careful what I say before I jinx myself into a bunch of bad beats that doesn't warrant the jackpot. I'm just kidding. Let's just play, see how the cards fall. No bad beats for us. If we do get bad beat, please let it be with aces full. Riverring a flush here. Um, 10-9 also make 10s a straight as well, so I think we can go small and get some raises out of a 10, get some raises out of worse flushes. Maybe he tries to bluff ace queen with the ace of spades type hands. Ace queen with the ace of clubs, and now after he raises here, no point in raising again, so we're just gonna call. Yep, very nice hand, sir. Gonna be calling queens. Just gonna call here. We have more jacks than him in our range. He can have aces and kings as well as a bunch of ace kings that wouldn't put more money in the pot otherwise. Gonna check back here and pray he bets so we can just call. Now how much can ace king pay here? I think it pays about 8.8. Guess it doesn't. What happened here? Took it down with a bet on the flop, alright. Pretty cool to hit a bet beat jackpot. I think the last time I hit the bet beat jackpot, I bet beat someone, so I didn't get the biggest payout, but I still got quite a good payout. I think it was at 25 NL, which was the last time I hit the bet beat jackpot for about 25 NL? No, maybe 10 NL. So I don't remember my bet beat jackpot payout being all too big. No, I think it was a mini bet beat jackpot that I hit in the past, because I remember it wasn't up in the thousands big blinds range. So good at sets! It was about, maybe I was playing 10 or 25 NL and I hit a bet beat jackpot for about 100 or 50, something like that. Because it wasn't the bet beat jackpot criteria, it was just a huge bet beat. I think full house over full house or something like that. Alright, and an ace is probably going to continue barreling all of his ace X's, because there are some overpairs that are more afraid of the ace. When the full house arrives, I'm going to go for a small bet here so he can still comfortably raise his flushes. Hopefully he doesn't have a hand like kings, queens, jacks, tens, fuck. Just as I was reading out the hands. I'm gonna call one here and see a river. AK. A diamonds. AK here as well. Everyone has AK. Alright, gonna continue barreling here when he smooth calls flop. Please fold, sir. Nice. So good at trips. Eight 883. Sometimes flops seem real similar. I'm gonna go for a pretty healthy bet here on the turn. Because of the flush draws, here we pick up an open-ender and flush draw. I'm gonna just call. Completely brick. Just gonna check. He barrels a lot of ace queen, ace jack on the turn. Yep, and some flush draws as well. Snap calls. What I'm thinking is we go small on the turn so that we can bluff him off most rivers, or just take it down with our small bet on the turn. When he calls that fast, unlikely that he has a very good hand. Picking up a gut shot here, I think is a good hand for us to continue barreling. Nice. Here open-ender holding the jack of spades, we can go for a little bit of a bigger c-bet. Blind versus blind. And 8 is now to a straight. I think we're gonna check back this turn. Donk in this flop. And now holding the nuts, we are gonna go for a pretty sizable bet. Get calls from an 8, some 2 pairs, and raises from misbelievers. We still have a lot of king x in our range, which might be a target from some 8x's. And when he raises for this size, I'll tank for a while and go for a min raise. Alright, king 10. Gonna check back here. And on a 3 we can now bet this turn and comfortably call a lot of his barrels. I think ace high calls about this. Oh, now we lose to an ace. Fuck my life. Damn it. Pretty unfortunate river, but I mean, ace king was exactly the hand we were targeting, right? So can't be too unhappy when he calls and gets there. Here on this river, I think we go for about half pot. He has some overpairs that might contain a spade. He can hero call. And when he raises here, I don't think he would turn overpairs into a bluff. So pretty much I think we are folding. Yeah, sadly I think we have to fold there. Which kind of makes me wonder why we even barreled our flush draw when we were gonna fold even if the flush got there, but yeah, kind of a neat fold. to be honest. But something just didn't feel that right about that hand. Have eights. Look. Ace King is a value hand. Ace High is a value hand. I think on this turn we check back, trying to see a spade on the river. Queen is good for our bluffing if we do need to bluff. Oh, when he checks turn and checks the river, I kind of feel like we might not be good, so we go for I think a half pot bluff here would be good. And if he raises, we're just gonna snap fold. Our Ace King high. You can find the fold, sir. Leonardo da Vinci. Isn't his name Leonardo? Very nice! Probably had a hand like 9, 7, 6s and some 10x that are not too comfortable with the flush being there along with the queen. Going for a pretty sizable 3-bet out of the small blind here against a recreational who opened off a 74 big blind stack. When he puts it in here, I don't think we're gonna go with Ace Queen offsuit, which is unfortunate. Yep. Alright. We 4-bet kings here against a min 3-bet. Pretty min 3-bet. Not really min, but I think close to min. Gonna be c-betting here for a sizable amount. There's a lot of queens, jacks, some ace kings. I think we got pretty much the max that we can out of ace king, so we're going to be targeting queens and jacks here with almost a half pot bet, setting up for a river jam. Now we still lose to tens, although when the flush draw comes in, sometimes tens would maybe jam, try and get some immediate value. So pretty comfortable going for an all-in here, trying to stack queens and jacks. Alright, we turn the nuts on our top right hand corner table when he bets that big. I feel like we go for a raise here because we don't want to give too cheap a price for a hand like king, queen, ace, king of spades, some flush draws that you might have, and they might also put it in right here and right now. We now lose to kings. We can still get a hero call from a hand like ace king. So maybe a third pot would be a good sizing. And when he jams here, I don't know what to do. feel like we always pay people off when they have the nuts. I don't think people check nuts that often, but somehow we kind of always run into people checking back the nuts on the river, checking the nuts on the river, leading to us betting and then them jamming. You could have hands like 2 pairs, 6 5s, some kings. I don't think, maybe not kings. Some. Some 6 5s, 5 4s maybe. Whole bunch of 6 7s, 5 7s, some missed flush draws. Oh man, you really had kings. Unfortunate river, but what you gonna do when the flush draw misses? Wouldn't expect him to check kings there unless he thinks I'm always betting my straights. Maybe I should start shutting down if I don't have the nuts on the river. I don't think that's a good play, right? I don't think you should be shutting down just because you don't hold the nuts. Alright, we bounce back now. Maybe we could have went for a value bet here, but I'm not sure what we'll be targeting. Go for bigger sizing on the turn, and we might value bet most rivers small. When they both call, someone could have 7s and 6s, not too unlikely, but I don't think they check 7s or 6s on the flop. Most probably we are good. Oh my god, flush over flush. If it wasn't a paired board, we could have probably got more in. But I guess pretty happy with the result, having taken down the pot with the nut flush. Aces in the big blind. Yep, gonna be giving up here. Guess that's why you 3-bet more out of these small blinds, but decided to flat there with the suited variety of ace queen. You see, unblock a lot of his float range. We unblock king queen, ace kings. Yeah, I don't like seeing an ace. So we unblock ace queen, we unblock queen jacks, we unblock ace jacks and ace tens. He could still have jack 10, very much in the buttons range. Could also have a lot of pair with straight draw type hands like queen 10, queen jacks, jack 9s, 10 9s, some queen x of hearts. Still a lot that we are ahead of. Not holding any hearts or spades is good. And on that blank of a river, just gonna check with him and see if he decides to turn any of those hands into a bluff. And if he has a hand that beats us, we are most likely gonna be paying him, unfortunately. Yeah, queen 10 of hearts. Don't think I want to risk my entire stack for a chop. When last so many sixes that he can have that call my 3-bet, pocket sixes, ace sixes. Bluff me, right? Not that much in the pot where I would consider hero calling for a chop. So good at sets. So good at rivering straights when he most likely has 2 pair. gonna go for a small bet here, targeting his single spade holdings. I think we call. Could definitely have better, could definitely have flushes, but I think he still has a lot of ace queen, ace jack with the ace of spades, some queen jacks that we are ahead of. Oh, set of set, nice, very nice. Holding a queen, I don't think we raised here. Alright. Gut shot backdoor flush draw might be a hand where you can go for some raises on the flop. The opposition gonna choose to 4-bet ace king offsuit against someone relatively deeper. And as the luck box that we are, we hit the turn. Gonna go for bigger sizing when he calls flop. He's holding a lot of ace king, some sets, and overpairs. If he has a hand like queens or jacks, he's folding to our smaller sizing anyway. Just gonna go big, targeting hands like ace king of clubs. Turn a flush draw here with top pair. I'm just gonna go small again. So we have an open-ended straight draw on a mono board, and we hit top pair, but it also brings in the 4 flush. Oh fuck! That was a misclick. I was looking at the viewers when I just saw the viewer count drop from 5 to 2, and I accidentally folded an open-ended straight draw on a rainbow board. Nice. That was very amateurish of me. To anyone who's still watching or just joining, welcome to the Bankroll challenge from $200 to $10,000. We started off this session at a bankroll of $153. So we dipped below 150 yesterday, which is why today we are grinding the 5 NL streets. And the aim of today's session is to get back to a point where we can play the 10 NL streets comfortably, which means closer to or above $200. Probably not gonna be a very long session today. Thinking about somewhere in the realm of 2 hours, 2.5 hours, see how it goes. Probably taking a break before continuing for the last session of the week, where you won't see me for about a week until next Friday or Saturday probably. I'm gonna go for a small step here, having him float some of his ace highs, and on most turns, not a king, we will have barreled and try and take down. Check back here and pretty much give up on that run out. Here losing the ace king, which he could have out of the big blind. Players tend to flat ace king more, closing the action. Targeting hands like 2 pair, gonna go for about half pot value bets. You're gonna go for a bluff in a pretty unlikely spot where we would show up with our exact hand after peeling pre 7-8 suited. Go maybe for a half pot. He folds a lot of his hands that doesn't contain a diamond. Or just, I don't know how hero called that, holding no diamond with just ace king, but props to him for the hero call, I guess. A lot more diamonds in our range, I think, having more offsuit combos calling pre. 3 bets a lot of suited hands out of the big blind. I think our 3 could be good here a lot. Not against ace 10, but could be good a lot against Button's range. I'm gonna choose Queen 10 off here to 3-bet against a button open. If it was suited, we'd probably flat. Not gonna go too big with our size considering he's pretty short. Very nice. Very tempted to call pocket threes here. Might be a donkey move. But when he goes pot here, he has a lot of ace, X no pair with a spade. Or just flop the nuts. Yeah, it was either one of those. When he bets one big blind on the flop. We flop bottom pair here with a backdoor flush draw and a 3 straights. When check 2, he has a lot of weak ace X's as well as some ace 8, ace 7s. Gonna bet small here. And turning a flush draw, we're definitely gonna continue barreling. I think we give up here because he has a lot of 2 pairs and I don't think he's in a folding. I'll just go for a small bet here and hope he folds. Yeah, he has a lot of 2 pairs. Probably should have went for that bluff. I said I wasn't gonna go for a bluff and then I proceeded to bet out. My hands couldn't resist the bluff. Couldn't resist it. I have a bluffing problem. We have 5s, we could have 6s for sure. I don't think we're gonna check raise on a 4 here. We're ahead of a lot of ace kings in his range, a lot of ace queens. Still gonna call one more, and it's most probably gonna go check check. I don't think he jams unless he has aces. Unfortunate. Alright, going on a pretty bad run here. We gotta start focusing. You're going a bit over half, targeting hands like ace queen with a heart, some ace kings, and we flop a flush with a redraw to the straight flush. Don't think we go for a raise just yet. Gonna check raise on this turn Not very scared of hands like kings or king 10, because he still has a lot of other hands in his range that should continue against our check raise. And here just gonna go for a small half pot bet, targeting hands with a 10 and some kings with an aces, kings with the ace of diamond, I mean. And just gonna call here. If he has kings, he has kings. Not gonna be folding our flush here. Oh, he just has quads. He just has quads. If there was a queen of diamonds on the river, we would have that bad beat jackpot that we so wanted. Alright. So good at sets. A bit hard to get value here with the run out. I think we just go for a half pot and hope he raises. Yeah, he's gonna fold a lot of his range there. Not really the best run out to get value with top set. We out of the small blind and call from the big. I think we peel for the price. I don't think we have any reason to bet the turn here. He can still have ace kings, ace queens that going for a bet check bet line, and if he has a hand like kings, queens and some other pocket pairs, a bet here is gonna chase them away. Now we probably go for a smaller bet on the river. Let's go for 9. Hope he pays with a worse ace and some pocket pairs. Yeah. Interesting that ace queen there just goes for a bet on the flop and checks turn and river. Not sure what he has here. Could have some jack 10s. I don't think he has 10-8. I mean, the way he's taunting me, it kind of feels like he has nothing, right? Yep. No 10 or 5. Nice. Yeah, here, when he takes this line, it's most likely just aces or kings. Can I still have some overpairs? Some ace queens, king queens. What a lucky river for us. We still lose to aces and kings, but we now beat hands like ace queen. I was planning to call down even without the jack, but now I feel like the jack's kind of baited us into getting cooled by aces and kings. Fuck. We are ahead of hands like ace queen, king queen. There's the queens, aces and kings. Not sure if he's the kind that will go for a triple barrel with ace king after 3-betting the small blind. I think we just pay though, because now we start being hands like ace queen. Fuck. I think we just pay. Oh, alright. If he's turning hands like ace 10 into a triple barrel bluff as well, I guess we should have paid him sooner. Too many draws here for us to fold just yet. Queen Jack now makes a pair, which will lead to him barreling a lot more. I think we still bet picking up the open-ended, just in case he has some flush draw type hands that raises flop. You could have hand like Queen Jacks that now turn a pair. Some showdown value they might give up on their bluff. Let's start bluffing the turn here, picking up the gut shot to the nuts. And if he calls, we can still hit a jack. Our 10 is good most of the time, so I don't think we need to go for any more bluffs or... Ooh! Yep. Didn't need to bluff there. I guess a jack would be interesting. We hit the nut straight and he hits 2 pair. So hard. Yes, 7083R. It is so hard. Are you referring to a specific hand or just poker in general? Were you referring to the hand where I... oh, we flop the wheel with a redraw to the nut flush? Are you referring to the hand where I forgot that hand, the one where I had to call off against ace 10 of diamonds, I guess? Triple barrel. When it goes that big, I don't think we raise. 6-7 is still a higher straight on this turn, so nothing much changed. Brings in the spade flush draw. He can have hands like ace 5. We'll draw some 6-5, some sets. I'm gonna go for a raise here. And of course, when he puts it in, we just have to call. He can still have hands like 6-5, some pocket 6s, some pocket 7s, some over pairs, and flush draws. If he has 6-5, we can still draw to the nut flush. So good luck us. Drawing dead. DOTT. Let's fucking go. DOTT dead on the turn. He just has the old king queen bluff. That's another crazy player. Gonna make a note. Hold on. So we were bluffing turn and we revert the nuts. We go for a small sizing here just to get paid by some 1-pair holdings, and he raises maybe 2 pairs and sets as well. Alright, now we need to think how much to raise for value. How much would King Queen pay? That's the question. Here I think we just jam. He has about a pot size bet behind. Holding a 10 of spades, I think we go for a small bet here. Alright, big blind here with aces, an opener on the button behind. I think we go for a 4-bet. I'm gonna check back here and check raise ace queen on this board. He has a lot of king queens, queen jacks, some jack 10s that will continue. We are gonna peel for a card here, and I'm gonna go for a big turn, small river. When he raises here, he has a lot of ace 8s as well as ace kings, so we're gonna check call river. He has some king x of spades as well that might continue on the river. I think we just call with 2 pair, not much else to say. If he has ace king, he has ace king. Alright, 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 alright. I feel like today we ran into two? No, three? No, maybe four people who open kings and we flattered. They hit top set and we kind of got into big pots with them. I think 3 or 4 times today. Someone, whoever's watching can verify. Alright, against someone who's opening 67% of hands, so that's like 4 hands out of 6. Gonna be peeling 6-5 suited on the big blind. That's very bad. Very bad indeed. Jacks and ace jack. Alright, we need something going on this table. It's been stuck at 100 big blinds for way too long. That is not a board where much can happen. Alright, 2 pair here, queen to a straight, flush gets there. I think we just check call. There's a lot of queens in the button range. That makes me not really want to call. I think I can go for a bet here on the turn with a 7, targeting some ace kings and ace queens that might still float. Though usually people don't really float with only 1 card to come. But I decided against donking out there, holding the backdoor flush draw. Opening with 9s, facing a 3-bet and 4-bet. amongst a lot of 10x, Jack X, some pocket pairs on that board that we're still ahead of. Backdoor flush draw and a gut shot here. I'm gonna pew one here and see what rolls off. Now it's gonna be pretty hard for us to leave, right? I mean, we can't really bet, but couldn't really go off now. Flush draw gets there, tens to a straight. I guess we step here. Very nice pickup there. Very nice indeed. Very nice with the 3 high. Very, very nice. Nice. Alright, we have a wheel draw here with the backdoor nut flush draw. Gonna be donking because we have the range advantage and we have some equity. Picking up the flush draw now. Gonna be barreling little bigger on the turn. We try and take it down now. Don't want to only have to hit. And rivering an ace, I think we just check. We block 5-6. Could have some ace 4s and ace 3s that we beat. Oh, it just has the nut full house. That one was on us, I guess. That was a bit of a stretch. Very nice. He probably thought that for that size we were bluffing. Instead of flat ace king in position against a button, against a big blind, 3-bet from the button. Flop a king, c-bets we call. Now he checks turn. He could have ace queen of hearts, which is the only hearts draw that he should have, I think. I think we check back as well. River ace. He starts folding hands like ace. He starts folding hands like queens and jacks. Could very well still have aces and kings, but not too worried about those. One combo each. Aces and kings. I don't think queens pay a very large bet. You could still have some ace queen of hearts. One combo of ace queen of hearts that could river here. Maybe give him some of the offsuit combos. Go for a small bet just to target some weaker ace X's and maybe hero call some queens. I don't know. So good sets. Could definitely have aces and kings here, but from experience, that can happen. It's the whole reason why we are down here in 5NL in the first place. It's a set over set checks against kings. For anyone that doesn't know, he could still have ace king for sure. Might want to go for a raise here. Maybe go for a small one. We could have all of the flush draws. All of the... he could have ace queen now that we lose to, so just check and hope we win against... Ah, fuck my life. That's how you lose with a set. I guess Jack's quite unlucky. That was a huge one. King, queen. Wouldn't have expected king, queen to call a raise on the turn, but I guess that's poker. Alright, holding the second nut flush draw now. Gonna be peeling one. Now with a gut shot, probably gonna peel another. And I think we go for a raise here, blocking of the value. Let's go for a jam, I think. We block queen 10 and the some of the flushes that he should have. So he'll only be thinking of hero calling a hand like ace king with the ace of diamonds. So it's pretty hard. On mono boards people don't usually bluff, so I hope he doesn't hero call. Nice. I'm gonna step here with our 9 of diamonds. Definitely might not have been good if the flush does come and he calls, but he folds a lot of weaker diamond draws as well. Top pair here, back down flush draw, gonna be Dong leading about a third. Continue for half. Alright, we block 5-3 and 8-5, although quite unbelievable that we have those hands. I'm gonna go for a small bet here with our open-ended straight draw. He might float a lot of his ace axes and then full turn a lot. On a queen, I'm gonna go for about half pot, try and take it down here, and most probably we're gonna check back most rivers. When he jams here, we're definitely not getting the right price to draw for our straight. Here's some ace queen of diamonds as well that might jam. Yeah. Gonna go for a check and bet on the river, or just call his bet. Alright, most likely we're gonna be ending this session soon. So good sets! And then coming back for another one. later on if we still have the energy. Alright, not the best turn for us. When he goes that big on the flop, he has a lot of king queen, some ace jacks, 10 eights, 7 eights. Definitely still gonna call. I hope the board pairs. And just go check check. Alright. Don't know if I should consider betting that river, but 1-2 is straight. Alright, an open ender now. He has some queens, jacks that should have probably 3-bet us pre. So he has a lot of ace queens, queen jacks. Just gonna call. Could have some king queens and king jacks, king tens. I think we still call because we're still ahead of a lot of his value. Some ace queens and king queens. Or just has queen jack, as I said. I'm gonna peel with 6-5 suited, 3 ways, and gonna be donking this flop. Backdoor flush draw, gut shot, as well as top pair, just to deny some equity from club draws as well as 2 overs, and take it down. That's why you peel with the reverse implied odds. Step here with ace queen, ranger bet, hit the ace, continue stabbing, he raises with ace jack, we call, he bets river, we call, and life's good. I'm gonna still try and get some value out of weaker aces. Ace queen here, can't be too scared of ace king. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna 3-bet king 6 here. I think it plays pretty well. We don't have an ace in our hand. Pretty good flush draw. If we do hit, and just try and take it out on pre as well. So many 4-bet gems at this stick. Just 4-bet, stick it in with the short stack, huh? Yes, $2 is that size where you can just jam it in, not feel a single ounce of pain. Unless you're me, where every pot feels huge. Getting 4-bet way too much here. It's time to do some 4-betting ourselves. This stack depth, we wouldn't mind putting it all in with ace king against someone much deeper. Go for a bigger c-bet sizing on the flop. Pretty dry. Trying to get him to fold off ace kings and some ace jacks. I got a pair with flush draw here. Gonna be raising it up. Trying to get folds. Here I think we bet small because we don't want them to fold some ace highs and weaker pocket pairs. Yo! I think we just check call, not much betting we can do. We can bluff some ace king, ace jack type hands, king jacks. I don't think that hero call was all too bad. On the king here, I think we can start checking. He has a lot of jack X's, jack 10s, king, queen jacks that we have to stay ahead of and go for a small, fairly bet on the river. Nice. Open-ended straight draw, backdoor flush draw on a paired board. I think we see that a bit smaller here. There's a lot of 9x in his range. Just gonna call. I don't think he raises pocket 10s on 10-9 here, so I think our draws are pretty live. I also do think that our club draws are live as well. He could be raising the flop with some 10x. So gonna go for a half pot bet on the turn. Try and fold him off some 10x's. Alright. Alright, in 3 minutes we're gonna be taking our break and gonna cut the stream and hopefully find the energy to put in one more session before we end the day. Currently 4:45 AM here. Yesterday we streamed till 7 AM, which wasn't the best idea. If you look at the results, because of yesterday's session we dropped back down to 5 NL. Currently fighting our way back to the 10 NL streets. Multi-way, I wasn't gonna call this ace jack suited on the 4-bet from the big blind, but I think for this price, 11 to win, 50, we're gonna call. A jack is good because we are ahead of hands like ace king and ace queen. Still behind aces, kings and queens, of course. We have the backdoor flush draw. He has a lot of king queen, ace queen that might stab this flop. With a jack, I don't think we'll be going anywhere just yet. He has some queens as well that might flat the 4-bet. And on a jack, pretty much we have the best hand all the time. Gonna be calling. And no king, please. Sure, we run it twice. Hope to see no king, both runouts. Nice! Very nice. Sucking out on the turn against kings, that's what we like to see. It was too good of a price for us to fold. I'm sorry. With kings there, flatting is definitely an option. You dominate a lot of hands, you don't want to just jam and have both players fold. Aces here gonna open bigger with an under the gun limp, because I don't think they have very balanced limp raise ranges. So we're looking at a very condensed range, I think. Some pocket pairs, some deuces for sure, 3s, 4s, 5s. I'm gonna go for a small C bet here. Okay, look like we have ace king, some ace queens. And he let him raise a lot of his small pocket pairs. You're gonna go for one big blind, try and get called by, I don't know what we're gonna get called by. Okay, we call a 3-bet. No, we 3-bet 10-9 from the button. Flop and open ender gonna C-bet small. unfortunate there. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here and see how we did. I feel like we did pretty well. End off with a 3-bet small blind versus under the gun, flop and open ender. C-bet a little bigger on Jack 10-8. When he calls, he has a lot of Jack X, some queens, and some maybe ace queens. I'm gonna check here, see if he goes for a bet. We're gonna call, see a river. I think we held king or queen of spades. We can jam here, but he has too many ace high flush draws that we call as well. Just gonna check. He has some, as I said, ace queens that just meet their straights. Don't think he jams ace jack here. It's most probably ace queen. Some king queens, ace queen of spades, one combo, some 2 pairs, ace king, some queens. I think we fold. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. 3-bet king queen, he flat calls. Flats ace queen, does flat ace king, does flat aces or kings, flats jacks, sometimes flat queens. I think we call. Ayya! I should have trusted my initial read and folded. It's all right. Yeah, not the best way to end the session. We should have folded for sure. Anyone watching, that hand never happened. Alright, so we are counting, of course, all promotions and jackpots in the Bankroll challenge as well. Let's see, we started the day with 153.36. Pull up the calculator here. 153.36. So we bought in for a total of now we also need to add the jackpot, so 21.43. Total buy-ins today was $40.77. 8 buy-ins. And we cash out for a total of hold on, I'm confused. What do we do about the jackpots? So we're not going to include the jackpot in the calculation for now. 134.02 minus 21.43. We end the day at 185 in our bankroll. 185.05. 72.46. So we profited $31.69 today, of course including the jackpot of $21. So actually without the jackpot we'll be profiting only $10 this session. Including the jackpot, we are at pretty healthy profit on this session. 21st July. Let 102. Played for a total of 2.5 hours at 4 tables. So pretty good session. Yep, the jackpot did help bring our total up by a lot more. If not for the jackpot, we'd be up $10 on the session. Still pretty good to have a profitable session. That puts our bankroll comfortably at $185.05, which means soon we can move up to the 10NL stakes. I think we can start playing 10NL in the next session. Hopefully later, maybe in about an hour, I'll put in just a short session, 1-2 hours at 10NL, see how it goes. Maybe we play 2 tables at 10NL until we reach 200 before we jump back into 4 tables. And so let's take a look at the stats. Total, we put in 21 cash sessions at 37.5 hours played. That's an average of maybe 1.5 hours a session. There's some sessions that we put in were only 30 minutes, 1 hour long, which those are the more profitable sessions, I think. There's one half an hour session that we lost $50. ROI based on buy-ins is negative 1%. Our dollars earned per hour is now at minus 40 cents an hour, so not too bad. That's about 4 big blinds an hour loss at 10NL stakes, and total loss on the bankroll is $14.95. So hopefully in the next session, when we move up to 10NL stakes, we can book a win as well and start the train going up and up and up and up to 25NL, 50NL, 100NL, 200NL, and then hitting our target of $10,000. Alright, thanks to all those that tuned in for following the journey, watching me suffer at the 5NL, 10NL streets, GG Poker Rush and Cash. Yep, thanks everyone that was watching and is still watching. If you're still here, do drop a message in the chat. Just say hi, let me know if there's anything I can improve on, whether it's my plays or the stream. And yeah, I guess see you in the next one. I'm gonna go take a break and hopefully be able to put in another session in a while. See you in the next one. Goodbye.